On this episode of the Blockheadz Crate, we're finally going to be building a fully automatic storage system with conveyor belts and funnels and stuff. Well, I suppose the first thing I need to do to start making this storage system is to figure out where in the world I'm going to put it. How high up? Should I make 2 levels? Should I make it all the way around? And as you can see, I've put a lot of oak wood plank slab thingies all over the place. Basically what I'm going to do is cut alcoves out of the side, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start putting in chests so that I kind of know where all the chests are going to go. I have put in all of the chests, I think, or a great majority of them, and they are all over the place. This is definitely not the most efficient setup where, like, you know, all of the items that I'm going to need are at arm's length, but I really am enjoying the aesthetics of it, and that'll make me kind of run around this cool looking cave. We have put in all of the hoppers on all of the chests. I was discussing this with Etzmine, and I was thinking about maybe putting a chute on top, but I think doing a chest and then having the conveyor belt go next to this top hopper line would be the best way to go. The best way to do this is to put the filters in first. And in order to put the filters in, what I had to do was decide what is going to go in the filters. So what I did is I decided what is going to go in every single chest. Cobblestone derivatives, andesite. These are all like the stones and stuff. Then over here, we've got like dirts and clays, other lesser stones. Over here, we've got all the stuff from the nether, the rack, the sand, the nylium, the magma blocks and whatnot. Here we have all of the blocks with colors, so like the wool and the concrete and the terracottas, all of the end stuff, props and stuff like wheat and berries and cactus and the bamboo and the sugarcane and that sort of stuff. The flowers and other decorative like plants and stuff, as well as honey, all the foods, and then just some random mob drops and stuff. And then here I have a miscellaneous and overflow chest system, so like if anything gets filled up, I don't like lose the items. They will go in here first, and then right here at this slot, that's where they're going to get burned, anything that doesn't get sorted. All of the logs and oaks and woods, and including the nether woods. And then in here we have all of the ores and whatnot. And then in the final room, which is actually this room, I'll have like the redstone contraptions, all of the create little devices and gizmos and machines and all that stuff in these chests here. Okay, so every one of these gosh darn filters or funnels is in. Like, there's so many different items in some of these blocks, especially with the create mod, that I'm having to use multiple filters inside of a filter. So apparently you can nest filters, because I put this here, and then I also put another filter where I'm going to have to put like these last 4 in here. And then I have yet another filter inside the filter that filters out other ones. And I was told on the wiki that this actually works. Several hours later, I've put all of the filters on all of the funnely things and the shooty things, and everything should be ready to go. Yeah, now all I have to do is hook them all up with conveyor belts. All right, I've made some progress. The thing is going to start right here, and we come back in here, and we come... I had this so I could walk through it. Hey, stop it! Oh boy, that's bad. Back through here, and then onto this thing, and then back in here, and then like this, and over here, and up on top of these, and then back across, and then I need a chute right here. There's our chute, and I'll do a couple more chutes. That should do it. There we are. And then we'll come across here. And then what's kind of cool is you can take one andesite casing. Etzmine showed me this, and you can just right click, and I can make it so that looks like that. To do one little tricky thing, I put 2 tunnels, but then I put a filter here so that actually this is an empty filter, so that nothing will actually go out of this tunnel and despawn right there. And then so that way I can kind of move and just kind of and shunt it right over there to go onto this one. And then up across here, and then I have to get down here, and then all the way across here. That's a conveyor belt. That's what the bottom looks like with that casing on it. And then across here, and then over here, and down here, and over here, and over here, and over here, and down there, and then across this thing. And then here's where I ran into my first major snag. And I knew this part was going to be a little tricky. Hey, stop it. Really? It just jumps across? How about that? If I hadn't put that chest right there, then I would have just been able to go straight and no problem. But I put that there and I was thinking about moving it, but I don't want to move it. And I figured out a workaround. So here's my workaround. I'm going to put a chest right there. And then I'm going to take a funnel and then I bring this to here. That would make it suck into this funnel here. If I can put a chest right there. Of course, the chests aren't going the right direction. I now officially like hate Minecraft chests. I just freaking hate them because they never go the right direction. They're always not syncing up. Anyway, and then right here, if I put one of these, come on, there it goes, and place in one more funnel right there, and then that will get the items to go onto this. Okay, so this is how I've been doing all of the corners. All you do is you grab a gearbox, and then I stick another gearbox there, and then I have to grab a shaft to get it to power this thing. That seems to be the quickest way to go around a corner, is with two gearboxes, and then you set them up so that you can just do one shaft into the next thing. And usually you have to go somewhere in the middle. Okay, well, I might have got the thing going too fast now. Overstressed. I was worried about that. Okay, this speed seems good. Okay, so all the mechanisms are done. I put in a belt that goes across here. It goes into the chute and then down. And then the way you put the items in is in this chest right here. So if I just start dumping stuff in here, it should start to go up. It's not bad. Okay, here we go with the last chest I have to sort. Okay, not only have I put all of those items into the sorting system and sorted them all out, but I've also done a bit of decorating of each room. So I'm going to run you through it. Here's this room here. This is our stone room. So I've got the cobble, the regular stone, and then some deep slate, and then a little bit of this stuff. I just don't like the way this looks that much, so I did just a little bit of it there. And then let's move on to another room. This room here is our brick room, obviously, with also like clay and some of these other different types of items, but I decided to make that one all brick. And then this one here is going to be our nether room, which I have not decorated yet. I've also not decorated that one, or this one, or this one. But I have decorated this one a little bit, and yeah, I'm way behind on the decorating, I think. I've also mostly decorated this room. This needs a little bit of gold right in here and some gold ore. And then over here, I decorated this room here for our woods. And that's all I've gotten so far. That's it. That's that. But yeah, I think that the biggest thing that I need right now is I need to start creating some more resources. So like I need a way to get bone meal a little bit easier. I need a way to get some other stuff a little bit easier down here. So I think I might work on that. But that is for a future episode because we are 120%. Well, okay. We are 90% out of time for this episode. So I think that's what we're just going to go ahead and end it.